Okay.
Everybody were on Insta, everybody were in gaming, everybody had something. That was the only engagement at home, apart from the
Earlier days, it is only study, study, study.
Yes.
The parents are also interested in their students getting good marks in the examination.
Hello everyone, welcome to Think Tank, an insightful panel discussion on Indian K-12. I'm your host Pallavi Kulkarni. Today's topic is influence of influencers, how online celebrities impact students' aspirations and attitudes, which is need of the hour. We have a panel of experts to discuss and share their thoughts. Our first guest is Dr. J.A. Vani Sharma, co-founder and principal of Tapovan School. She is an acclaimed educationist with over 4 decades of experience in teaching, school leadership and rural youth empowerment. Honored with doctorate in education from Honoris Causa, she has led initiatives in inclusive education, teacher training and digital literacy. A published author and keynote speaker, she actively promotes Indian culture, community service and youth development through platforms like Rotary and Bharat Vikas Parishad. Her mission-driven work blends academic excellence with social impact, nurturing future-ready rural students. Our next guest on the panel is Mr. J.V.R. Sharma, President of Tapovan School and founder of Brindavana Trust. He is a technocrat turned educationist with deep expertise in banking, IT, and school innovation. With over 26 years in Canara Bank and leadership roles in tech industry, he is now championing rural education through technology. He has served as guest faculty at top institutions, developed nationwide IT infrastructure, and published widely on digital systems. Passionate about teaching and early education, he brings global exposure and grassroots impact to his educational initiatives. And today we are honored to have them on our panel. I welcome both of you.
Thank you, madam.
So with that, let's start our panel discussion. So my question is to both of you, since you both have been an integral part of education system and have seen the evolving student mindset,
Sure.
I would like to know that have students changed their lifestyle, their aspirations from traditional professions to the influencer type careers, or have they been highly impacted by the technology that they are exposed in today's world?
Okay.
In fact, there is a paradigm shift in the
Yes.
thinking of the students today compared to the previous. See, for example, one subject which I have come across is journalism.
Yes.
Earlier, people were never going for a subject like journalism or political science. But today, it's not the case. People are oriented and going for journalism in a bigger scale comparatively. And earlier, during my childhood, probably, the only thing the student can think of is becoming a doctor or an engineer.
Yes.
Only two professions.
Yes.
But today, it's not like that. People are going for different professions. And generally, it is because of the influence of the people or influencers putting their influence on the mind of the student. So these professions are taken. Mass education or journalism or political science, etc. These are all the subjects for which people are today interested in going to.
Yes. Ma'am, what's your view on this?
Yes, actually, I can say before COVID and after COVID also.
Yes.
And COVID has brought in some positive, some negative. For ages, what the technology was unable to get into schools before COVID,
Yes.
that in 18 months has brought in what is required for 18 years before. So the teachers, students, parents, mothers particularly, have developed some interest and acceptance for the technology. So that is the fundamental thing. So naturally, before that, even the schools also did not think of so much on career guidance.
Yes.
Whereas some schools like us, we were always for it. I am not saying our school or other schools. That vision was less. So standard parents always, particularly in middle class or upper middle class, only study well, take up, as he said, medicine or engineering, go abroad.
Yes.
This brain drain was happening even in
Yes.
our family and everywhere. Whereas after that, now suddenly the umpteen number of opportunities. Opportunities are there, but parents, whether parents or not, at least schools, are trying to give the best of the inputs to the student right from 8th standard. Like we start from 8th, 9th, aptitude test, where their individual strengths and weaknesses. We give them professionally and make them to realize where they exactly stand. So with all these changes and inputs, students are really not so very accepting what the parents' desires are.
Yes.
That they are saying that no, I like to do this. I like commerce is also picking up other, particularly now the astronomy and robotics, AI. With the advent of all these things, technology is coming one side, and as he said that humanities, from the point of military, IPS, IAS, other courses, everything is open now.
Yes.
Students have learned to analyze themselves.
Yes.
I don't say everybody, but if the schools are taking them in the right direction, acceptance has come.
So I would like to add a point on this. So now, as sir has mentioned, that journalism is picking up because there's a lot of camera exposure.
Yeah.
Students are on screen; they get attention. Similarly, the full-time career of being an influencer, that's
the next
that's
step.
being a travel blogger.
Yeah.
All of these things are also picking up. So how are students reacting to these careers now?
Their aspirations are increasing, in fact.
Yes.
And probably they would not have thought of such of those things in the earlier days. Earlier days, it is only study, study, study.
Yes.
The parents are also interested in their students getting good marks in the examination and passing the exam. And after passing, what they expect is he gets a good job and goes for it. But they were not that much interested in knowing what my child likes. So the parents, some of the unfulfilled wishes of the parent were put on the child.
Children.
Say the father would have thought of becoming a doctor, he could not become. So he wants to see his son to be a doctor, or a daughter is to be a doctor. So that was the mindset of the parents in the earlier days. So the child has very little to say in shaping his own career. But today it's not like that. The children are also very smart and they impress upon the parent that in the activity in which he is interested, he wanted to pursue his career.
Yes.
Say it may be an acting, it may be journalism, it may be anything else.
YouTuber.
And most of these things are not the mainstream subjects of the past, like medicine and engineering. But today I have seen people going for marine engineering, they are
Yes.
going for space research and so many
Cyber.
areas
Cyber.
which were never heard of earlier.
Yes.
So that way the students are being influenced today by the surroundings around them, and they have more awareness about the things which are going on in the market.
Yes, wonderful answer, sir. So my next question is the word influencer in today's terminology exceptionally belongs to the digital personalities that they exist, and as you told that children are on a larger scale getting
Instagram.
influencing, and what this has shifted is to the dynamics of the leadership roles, and they want to be leaders of their lives, and they want to have their own team, have a fashion team,
Yeah.
have a digital media team, have their own camera setup. So this starts at a very early stage,
age.
and many teenage students are also getting into all of this. So have you come across such students, such teens who have been highly influenced and they have started their own pages, their own Instagram page, YouTube page, all of that?
Yeah. Actually, particularly this happened after again COVID.
Yes.
Every student we had really difficulty in handling, honestly.
Okay.
Everybody were on Insta, everybody were in gaming, everybody had something. That was the only engagement at home. Apart from the studies, we all know that they were all shallow.
Yes.
Acceptance has come. So whatever that they have done is either it is genuine or 90% were all fake. So issue was not that. The distractions were plenty. Using or misusing of social media increased at that time. So when we realized that even that first batch, when the children were gone to the picnic also, there also they were doing Insta reels
Yes.
everywhere on the road, everywhere, here and there, with all their one song and one movements and all. Teachers had real difficulty in controlling. Though the rule was there that they should not carry the mobile strictly.
Okay.
Always, we have always have that rule.
Okay.
Even during picnics outdoor, teachers, whoever is accompanying them, they were always liberal in making the students handle their mobiles. Evening after going home to talk to the parents or any photographs they want. All these things was there, but not a single child was allowed to carry the mobiles.
Okay.
But the teachers came back and told me, ma'am, the Instagram and then this reels craze is so much. Within seconds, they were all uploading the 2 minute, 1 minute reels of
Videos.
their own friends, gathering, dance, steps, whatever it is. They're fun events.
Yes.
So this we have noticed it. So that is good or bad. We always from the school encourage this as an educational tool.
Okay.
Either it is a mobile or social media or anything, many positive things are also there.
Absolutely.
Educational YouTubes are there.
Yes.
So our focus will be always which one is the right, which is wrong path.
Yes.
So we guide. But after going home, school they don't get the mobile.
Yes.
Going home only they get the mobile.
Okay.
They get the mobile of one of the parent, father or mother. So there we lose control.
Yes.
So I had to do a lot of counseling sessions to parents. I had to call the experts from outside and even on cyber crime and what are the dangers of that doing mistakes, wrong things and all, getting into the traps and all. I have arranged experts continuously for 2-3 years till the awareness has come to the children that knowingly or unknowingly they are falling in the trap of these influencers. Some are good, some
Yes.
are very dangerous.
Yes.
For example, you just now told about tourism.
Yes.
So recently very famous, Jyoti Malhotra.
Yes.
She has turned out to be a spy and then
Spy,
she is
yeah.
giving all the information in this thing. She's caught red-handed.
Exactly.
So this, at the starting, I don't know about Jyoti Malhotra, but early age, any child in the teens may think that I'm getting popularity, I'm getting fame and name, I'm getting so many likes, then slowly income generation, contacts, fake contacts, half of them.
Yes.
So they get into that type of trap. Afterwards,
Exactly.
coming out becomes very difficult.
Yes.
Very, very difficult.
Okay.
Unless every adult around them protects them.
Yes.
Because I have one case. That is why I'm very assertively saying that.
Since you have a case, not to mention any names
No,
or
no.
anything,
We can
can you
always-
please brief us what was the case all about? Because
Again.
we want more of awareness regarding all of these
Exactly.
topics.
That is why I was interested in this topic. See, again, I go because now the schools are settled. At least my school, I have no issues. I have
Yes.
evidence here. Because we have taken very early action on those things.
Okay.
So one child, typically any strict teacher, particularly maths or science, whoever are very disciplined teachers, they are enemies for these naughty children. Because they don't want to submit timely projects or notes or anything.
Definitely.
So naturally, maybe it is fun. Maybe 3-4 boys together have thought of it.
Okay.
So they have created a fake account on Insta
Okay.
with one teacher's name.
Okay.
So suddenly in that probably they would have started teasing, ragging, whatever they want to make comments and all. Within 2-3 days only the teacher noticed that our one account is a fake account has come in her name. But she was very furious. Then she wanted to give complaint to the police station. Very seriously offended. Tomorrow they may do anything using my fake account
Yes.
and all. So then I looked at the child. He is after all in 9th standard.
Okay.
Early puberty. I mean,
Yes, yes.
juvenile act.
Yes.
And knowing it may be musty for the children at that age group. But severe punishments are there by the government.
Definitely. Yes.
He may be in jail also.
Yes.
So knowing all the things, I had to counsel the teacher don't not to take such a serious drastic action on a innocent student, and then call the parents, call the student, called lot of interrogation.
Okay.
Then 2-3 students together committed, accepted, confessed that it was all in fun, it was done. Then parents, he will get the mobile of father or a mother. He will not have at that
Yes,
age.
yes.
Father is an unpad government. She doesn't even know how to handle a mobile.
Okay.
So whom to blame there?
Exactly.
It is neither a mother or a father. Father is furious, saying that, when they are not so well educated, they only think that school is unnecessarily creating a scene with the student.
Okay.
So we really went through the tough time. Then finally, after counseling the teacher, the students and everybody, apologizing each other and all, we did not go to police station, but we have settled it in-house.
Yes.
So thankfully, the child passed the 10th, and then I would have realized the importance of not being so naughty on Facebook, on social media.
Definitely.
So sometimes we adults must have maturity to handle.
Yes. And students need more sensitivity and awareness on cybersecurity
Exactly.
and what happens if they breach.
If
The
they
repercussion of all the small things that they do will
Yes.
definitely have
After
an
that,
impact.
continuously I have arranged.
Yes.
Continuously, year after year, with experts, I have arranged the classes. That's what they mentioned. Now, in our school, we all know, ma'am.
That's an excellent strategy to mitigate all of these
Yes.
problems.
If she had emotionally
Not only
gone to the
that,
police
they may
station,
become victims of cybersecurity also.
Yes.
Somebody else may play a game on them
Yes.
and they will unnecessarily become a victim.
Yes.
So we introduced what is called cybersecurity, a series of lectures on that. And apart from that, the financial security also.
Yes.
So they should not fall prey to losing their money to any
Yeah,
fraudster.
exactly. Very true. So with that, I have an added question to the sir. So since you were telling that we have those sessions in the school and it's an integral part of the counseling
Yes.
sessions that you all have. So I want to know, is it necessary for us to upgrade our curriculum and add the lessons of content creation, social media, and the digital space that we have, so that people take, so especially students, they get more positive lessons from these platforms?
Yes, it is very much essential. And I am happy that in the recent past, even the government thought about it.
Okay.
And they said these financial transactions must be known to the children.
Yes.
And similarly, the cyber security also, they said it should be taught to the children. And I am happy that we have implemented all these things from last year, I can say. The cyber security and the financial transactions, we made it as a subject, in fact.
financial literacy. is
Financial
there.
literacy.
Then mental
So-
and regular body health we have introduced. So everything that as the changes are coming,
Yes.
and as per the NEP also curriculum and guidelines,
As per NEP
whatever
also, it is
good
compulsory.
for the children, life skills. When the children are very much focused on sports, physical activities, when they have no breathing time for any other distractions, I think that will become negligible. But the
Yes.
schools also have a role to play.
Definitely, ma'am.
Because nowadays no field for the children to play or go and out. So after school, what? At home, indoors, parents study, study, study.
Yes.
They say only study.
Yes.
Otherwise, go to tuition. That is another waste of time. In our school, we tell strictly no tuition, no outside tuition. We take care. So the reason is there is one unpleasant. Children are highly energetic. They are bubbly. They have comprehension levels are very high. So that should be channelized.
Yes.
When it is channelized in the right direction, with loads of good skill development programs within the school campus, so there is no distraction at all.
Yes. So since you mentioned one adverse effect of travel blogging and vlogging, if students are taught the right directions of
Exactly, I'm
it,
saying.
what are the major advantages that they get with all of these channels, like content creation, being someone can be an influencer who can talk more on Indian politics, talk more on our indigenous things that we have in our country, or provide education to the rural students, through videos, through YouTube channels. I think that will make more sense rather than
So
involving themselves
here
in.
I have one point.
Yeah, sure.
It is true, 100%. More positive things. People like us, we keep seeing more positive.
Yes.
So what is happening? We get the same content because of AI.
Yes.
So AI is tracking what we are interested in.
Yes.
So it is continuously giving us the same thing that we look for.
Yes.
Whereas if a child knowingly or unknowingly is looking at once also a negative
Yes.
influencer,
Yes. I have my
he-
next question
he
on
gets
that.
repeatedly the negative ones only.
Yes. Yes.
So whom to blame? AI is also another disadvantage now.
Yes, yes, definitely. So my next question was on the algorithms that we get.
Exactly.
Before, what happened was whenever we wanted to know anything, we had books. And if I was interested in any one topic, for example, technology, to that matter, if I wanted to know about it, I had to read multiple books,
Exactly.
meet multiple expertise, get all the information, and I was getting all kinds of information. It was in my hand to take whatever
What
I
you need
wanted.
and what you don't.
But now it is algorithm. So if I watch something, if I watch a food video,
keeps repeating.
I keep getting only food
Exactly,
video.
that's what
And
I'm saying.
students, when it comes to student, if a child is studying online, supposedly, he gets only one topic continuously, and
And that
student.
algorithm tells what you want to
Yes,
read.
so
What is
student.
not the right thing.
Exactly, ma'am. So student gets only one thing. So student will learn what these platform wants him to
Wants
learn,
him to learn.
but not exactly what he needs to learn. So
Very true.
there creates a gap. So how students are kept away from this trap of algorithm, what teachers and principals of the school and the management is trying to do to bridge this gap in your school, or in, you being an educator, visiting many institutions, what do you feel on this?
To be very honest, most of the schools focus only on the examinations, tests, portion completion, and mediocrity. I honestly, because they think that 10th standard results, if they are published with 90s and all, they get the admissions. This is a very blind cycle of the managements.
Yes.
90%. So for them, give the good result, get the this one. So in the process, nobody is bothered about a growing up mind.
Yes.
There only the target is good result, good studies, academic focus. That academic focus also not, there is no proper conceptual learning.
Okay.
Conceptual learning requires very good teachers with real substance. Teachers need again excellent training. So it is an ongoing process. So managements must invest on the inputs of the teachers to update their skills. That is what is current and required. So if few schools are really understanding with a serious academic gap between what is the conceptual learning, what is required as per today's or tomorrow's futuristic skills, they are very few. But run-of-the-mill schools are honest
Yes.
picture I am giving you. So in the process, child has no role to play.
Okay.
Student takes what is given in his platter.
Yes.
The school with 8 periods, 8 subjects, continuously teaching, testing.
Very true.
So he has no role to play. Parents only want end of the result a pass with a good percentage. Only somebody in the end of 10th or 12th getting into good education and good job. So who has to enlighten here? Only an educationist has a proper role to play to ensure that teachers are the pillars of an institution. So first their skills have to be updated. Then they have to again pass on to the students. Then the entire generation, entire growing up minds will develop with proper skills that are required, life skills. That should be the focus. Not how many 90%, 100% sent down this, that and all. Numerical values.
Yes. My next question is to sir. With the booming social media impact, there is a lot of prejudice and influential mindset that students will build while growing, that is on the topics such as gender roles, gender equality, political balance, having the political ideology,
Body shaming.
yes, body shaming, everything comes under this radar. So how does it impact this behavior for the long run? Because how we learnt was different, now what they are learning is definitely different. So there is always biased content that we get on social media, so this will hamper the students mindset. So how, what is your take on that?
See, actually, it depends on the attraction in
Yes.
those influencers by the student. So, what I suggest is there must be the teachers must become the influencers, not the outside people. See, if the teacher can attract the student towards him and
And
teach
same
what
parents
is required,
also.
then only he will be attracted to that and he will have a less effect of the influencers outside.
Okay.
See, for example, it depends on the quality of the teacher. In fact, the quality of the teacher has to be improved in such a way that he becomes the influencer because he is closer to the student, but still the student is preferring somebody in YouTube.
Yes.
That has to be stopped. For that, the teacher should get the student attracted towards her or him much more than the YouTube. So for that, you should have a quality which is much more than the influencer himself. The influencer on YouTube or any of these Facebook or Instagram is limited to a particular subject or certain level.
Yes.
But unless I exceed that, I can give much more input than that. People will not get attracted towards me.
Yes.
So that is the quality the teacher has to develop. So the role of a teacher is very high in the today's world, where the student is getting distracted to so many things.
Yes, definitely.
But if he finds the right answer with the teacher, he will definitely come back to the teacher. So the
Yes.
and see, earlier days, there is one more unfortunate thing today. Earlier, the pyramid was in the normal shape. Means
Yes.
you have a lot of people at the bottom, and highly intelligent people or informed people are few, and they become one at the top. But today, the younger the generation, the inverted pyramid is happening.
Yes.
So now the topmost man is at the bottom. He doesn't know anything about technology or anything.
Yes.
So why a student will go to him? Because he doesn't know anything. So he is, by virtue of his seniority, he became the top man. But by virtue of his knowledge or information, he is not at the top. So now the top people, the younger the people are at the top, and the older the people, they are at the bottom. So the student thinks that what is there to learn from that person. So just because he is a teacher, he will oblige him. But the real attraction is not towards him.
Yes.
So that has to change.
So
For
what
that,
happens?
the teacher has to
Yes.
put in efforts to see that
Yes.
he tries to understand the culture of the present day, and he should be equipped himself with all the knowledge which is required. Right?
Yes.
See, now I was in an organization like banking. So when computerization was brought in the banking industry, the very first thing is the chairman of the bank do not know anything about computer.
Okay.
The clerical staff knows it.
Yes.
So the top management was not interested in computerization.
Yes.
The reason is they become, the useless people tomorrow. The clerk or somebody at the counter will teach him what is the knowledge. So they were afraid. So
Yes.
that fear can go, and we made consistent efforts in the bank to see that the topmost people are well informed about the computerization. Similar thing today in the social media also. The social media, whoever is the influencer, he is having a better knowledge than the teacher. So he talks about so many things, and naturally the student gets attracted towards him.
No, sometimes it is not knowledge, it's a glamour.
Glamour.
Yes.
It's a glamour.
Yes.
Their limited thing, the way they know they are smart speakers.
Yes.
So that is what is attracting the children. Whereas
Syllabus.
seriously, teachers may put in 120%
Definitely,
more
yes.
effort,
Yes.
but they are all smart in communication. So
Yes.
with that, they are able to attract.
Yes.
And here, not just the teachers, parental role also is very high.
Definitely, yes.
The reason is once there were joint families, grandparents who were all teaching ethics, values, everything from one to one was going
Yes.
within the family or within the circle during occasions, functions and all. So now the children are with one or none. I
Yes.
use the word one or none only now, the present generation. Not even one or two. One or none has ho gaya. So in the process, with whom the child will communicate?
Nobody.
Father and mother are busy, always with their laptops. The child is alone. Child will have given one more laptop and one more mobile. So she will again interact with her own friend circle, who are equally good or bad. So peer group influence is increasing so much. And particularly teens, always the peer group.
Yes.
They don't care mother, father, teacher and anybody. Their decisions are all based on the peer group. That we have been seeing in the schools. I always tell 9, 10, 11, 12, 100% friends influence. So we must be very, very careful in handling them. You cannot do divide and policy, you have to unite and use the policy. Then only they will, okay, you are coming, I am coming, I am there. Anything, friends coming, I am there. Friends are not there, I am withdrawing. This is so much peer influence on at that age. The peer together discuss only these matters.
Yes.
Social media matters only. So schools are not giving. I know that very strict rules are there in almost all the schools. No school allows anybody. So not only our school.
Yes.
Teachers also are having strict rules.
Yes.
So in the process, where are they getting this open up? It is at home.
Digital media.
100% at home.
Yes.
So the parents should become smart, what to lock, what to unlock, what is permitted for the child, how many hours are time period, after that how it, these things are all, features are there in the mobiles.
Yes.
So they must take that action.
Yes.
For that also we have called the parents and taught them also that how to protect children from all this exposure.
Yes, definitely, yes.
Then we don't know anything how to handle, you only teach us. Then why we made the teachers take their mobiles and do that also.
Okay.
That much we have tried to help the parents. So there is always parental awareness is very important, because particularly the social media influence comes from home, not from schools. They may talk to each other. Friends may talk during lunchtime, this time about either Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, or whom they are following, whom they are not following, which game they are playing, dangerous games are there.
Yes.
So among the peer group, then that fellow may go home and then take mama's mobile and then try that new one.
Yes.
It is all happening at home.
Yes.
Schools are to some extent are secure. Parents must be very aware.
Yes.
See, the general awareness of the teacher is very important here, because a student approaches the teacher, and if you see generally for any student, the teacher is the best role model than the parent.
Definitely, yes.
Because whatever the teacher says is true,
Yes.
even which is against the parent.
Yes.
The parent also feels that the teacher is important for the student, not me.
Yes.
So now what happens is, say for example, I tell you one incident where in a school day, somebody wanted a high resolution picture for publication in a magazine. Now the first person whom he approaches for that is the teacher.
Yes.
If the teacher doesn't know what is high resolution, what is low resolution, right? It is not a curriculum subject.
Yes.
Or it may be an MP3 file. He says you convert into an MP3 and bring it, for playing it on the amplifier. So you remove the noise, he says. So for all these things, where he will go?
Teacher.
He must go to the teacher. If the teacher says, I also do not know, naturally loses interest in coming back to the teacher. She loses her role modelship with the student. So what I suggest is, the teacher should be well equipped with all these things to answer the student. Then only the teacher becomes the influencer for the student.
Yes, definitely, sir. What we have observed in the recent years is that students, they think that if teacher is not teaching this, or whether she's not teaching, it doesn't matter at all, because anyways they are getting all the information on internet. It's very easily available. There are thousands of tutorial videos, there are thousand influencers who give the same topics, same lessons. So what is the need of teacher? The guru has been replaced by Google now. There is no guru, there is only Google. So in that case, I think we need more awareness for students.
He
parents.
wants something more than the curriculum subject from the teacher.
Yes. So parents and students need the awareness that teachers are the first hand to go for any information, and then refer to the other channels and other mediums. If that is not balanced, then there are more major repercussions for
So
that.
the role of teacher is
those
very
value
important in
system.
today's context
This
than
value
earlier
system
days
must
even.
come from school. I tell you both. Value system of respecting a teacher. For that, the teachers again should become role models or influencers, the new words, by equipping higher knowledge than what is expected. I always tell my teachers, you may be teaching 10th or 9th or 8th or 11th, whatever is that. Just one more class information, just one up. Keep giving in between. You think that our teacher knows so much. Can't we do that much? Our reference should be at least 1 or 2 classes higher the textbook. Don't want full worldwide information and knowledge. Then here and there, interrelate the subjects. Science teacher can bring in sometimes maths or social studies. English teacher can bring in social studies or something. When you have an integrated approach, children are so beautiful, good and innocent. My teacher knows so much.
Yes.
That alone is enough. That alone is enough to demand respect and avoid outsiders.
Yes.
And particularly, as you said, umpteen number of tutorials are there.
Videos are there.
YouTube channels are there. Similarly, like anybody travel, we are all using for good. Suppose we want to go on a travel, we are definitely Googling. We are seeing the rating. We are actually seeing which is worthy and not. So use it for good, not for negative. But that age, is not so matured enough to know right from the wrong.
Yes.
So that is a continuous, till they cross 18 and 2022, enough. Teens, protect them, that's enough.
With that, we'll take a short break and come back on the panel for more insightful informations. Hello everyone, welcome back to Think Tank. We are resuming our most interesting topic. Will influencers really influence the students? And we have wonderful panel, and I'm resuming my questions. So with that, my next question is, there are a lot of gaming platforms and gaming influencers who are promoting video games, digital games. With your experience, have you seen students rejecting this physical sports activities and getting highly influenced for these video games?
In
Again,
my
I'll go back
school,
to
when I
COVID.
took the
Okay, let me
survey,
say.
they said that we are not against the physical and we are not in favor of the digital games and all that.
Okay.
See, that is a good thing. That is the feedback from my own school.
Okay.
But in general, I feel that the influence of the digital games is increasing because today the fault also lies with the schools. The schools have no space for people to play. Now it is in a small building in 30-40 site or a 60-40 site. You have 5 or 6 floors and everybody is having their food, everything on their own table. The studies plus food, everything is on the same table. Now what is that they can do? They cannot even go out to play. So the only thing for them to pass time is to play the video games on the mobile. So this is the fault of the schools, and I have been thinking on this for a long time. Why every school should have a playing ground for themselves? In a
Yes.
city like Bangalore,
Yes.
having 2 acres of land for each school, I think it will only schools will be there and no houses in the Bangalore. So instead of that, why not we have a community playground or a community center where these common things are executed? See, you are not going to play for all the 24 hours in that playground. You need not keep that playground only for those students studying in the school. That can be used by the entire community in that area. So if that is the thought is given by the government, probably some of these things can be reduced. Now, when there is no playing ground for him, he has no other alternative than to play virtual games,
Yes.
isn't it?
Definitely.
And see, these virtual games cannot be stopped unless you provide him the physical games in the premises.
True, sir.
And for this, as really gone are the days, old schools may have acres of land, but the way it is running into real estate in crores and all, schools are not viable at all to run, to take big lands and then do. And everybody cannot afford. So it is the high time, either in Karnataka, across India, Ministry of Education should ensure that every area, one at least an acre of land, community purpose, only as a playground should be developed. We have few in Bangalore,
Yes.
but how many schools can utilize them?
Yes.
So the city is spreading across,
Yes.
and entire India, everywhere, every city is spreading on all sides. So it is the outskirts. Nobody has anything. Nobody bothers. Everything is only city centered. So it is time ministry seriously thinks of giving community sports arenas
Yes.
at every platform, every 5 week, some whatever 10 kilometer, wherever it is, the government land
Yes.
is available.
Yes.
That will definitely, when they are physically active with real game on the field with rules and regulation, this will be miniature digital games will not attract so much.
See, this,
Maximum, that's only some few minutes of time pass.
the government also should look into some of the rules and regulations in a serious way. For example, they say a medical college requires 25 acres of land. I don't understand what is the reason behind it.
Okay. Yes. Definitely. Yes.
For construction of an hospital, you take it as 2 acres or 1 acre. That's more than enough. A hospital doesn't require 25 acres of land. So why are you insisting a medical college to have 25 acres in Bangalore city, where that ground can be used by the entire community for several things? So these are some of the things which they have to change. And this, unless the government puts their hand into this, the things cannot change. So they, what I suggest is they should have a community playgrounds in every area, amenable to all the population. And it is not that every school should have 2 acres or 4 acres of land. It is only the community area should be there, which can be used by everybody, and schools should be restricted to only their teaching premises.
Yes. In that case, the students will be more engaged on the ground.
Engaged in ground.
They will get distracted from the mobile phones
Yes.
and the video games that they
Yes.
are always into.
Actually, as per the NEP, again NCF, 360 degrees and sports focus is a lot.
Yes.
They are making that it is mandatory for even the report cards to have the sports marks, this one also. It is good. So we also, for example, we have got 5 days a week of some activity for physical fitness. We have yoga, we have karate, we have skating, we have sports. Like every day one activity for keeping the children fit. So that is okay. But what I am saying is, without a proper field of proper measurements, at least to come down and play, that type of schools are diminishing.
Yes.
Because it is too expensive. Real estate is skyrocketing. So schools cannot invest also that much land. So it is not even the fault of the schools. So government must work on collective places where everybody has an access.
And it should be near to the school
that
so
is
that the to and fro will
See,
also
5
be
kilometer
maintained.
radius,
Yes.
10 to 20 schools are given license.
Yes, definitely.
Within 5 kilometer
True.
radius, 10
Yes.
to 20 schools left, right, center are given
Yes.
permissions. Then
Yes.
why can't they create 1 acre of land or 2 acres of
Yes.
And again, they say
One,
each school should have at
government
least
land.
1 or 2 acres of land.
Government, so many lands are there,
Yes.
which are A Kata, B Kata, whatever, C Kata. So why can't they identify those lands and convert them into pakka sports fields?
Yes, that will help a lot of students to be physically present on the grounds and play their games and not rely on the mobile phones or the computers to play video games. Wonderful. So, my next question is, a lot of influencers online, they talk about, I skipped the college but still I'm in this position. I did not go to a reputed college, I am in this position. I did not complete my studies, I am not having any certificate, degree, post grad, anything, but I'm in this position. I have started my own business, now I'm earning so and so money. So this will definitely have an impact on students.
Yes.
So they will also have this mindset, even if I fail today, even if I don't go to school today, nothing will happen, I will have my future. So what is your take on such attitude that influencers are influencing the students now?
See, so long the society believes that who earns more is the best man. Right?
Yes.
See, earning is given more importance than the knowledge.
Yes.
So long that is the measure in the society, this can never be stopped. So if suppose you say a biggest cricketer is there or biggest politician is there, can he have the education like any other man, a doctorate or somebody?
No.
He is not equal. He may be earning more money, right?
Yes.
Earning money is not a criteria for good education. And good educated man is always poor compared to the, the businessman. So that doesn't mean that there is a satisfaction in your knowledge. So that cannot be derived by only having the money. So that understanding in the child comes so long the society believes that he is earning very well, so he is better respected.
Yes.
So if that respect goes for him and you start respecting the knowledge, then naturally this will come down.
Yes. Ma'am, what do you talk about this?
Yeah, there are two ways to think about it. One is the degrees. Now, if we think that educated means only the degrees, and as they keep acquiring paper after year, there are some people who will have multiple degrees, some fancy for that. There are some people, maybe school dropouts, college dropouts, but their knowledge is abundance because basic skills of self-learning has come with schooling. Then afterwards, they are very passionate learners. So any subject, anything and all, we keep seeing that walking encyclopedias also,
Yes.
without any degrees. So here I don't say that degree or not a degree person, that trust for knowledge. And trust for knowledge, if they are really smart or a good entrepreneur, ethical entrepreneur, like just now we had quoted. So there are people
Yes.
who are also having a good image as well as good earnings also. There are people with umpteen number of degrees behind and at the same time without any substance. Because they have, I also see B.Ed is a mandatory.
Yes.
I have to be open about it. It doesn't mean that all B.Ed qualified are good teachers. There are passionate people without that B.Ed. They are wonderful teachers.
Yes.
So there is, I don't give exactly the term qualified, not qualified, knowledgeable, as he said rightly. So acquiring knowledge, once you know the reading, writing skills, you are passionate about knowing everything. Without a single, even a school dropout also can become a walking encyclopedia. But there are with people multiple qualifications, doctorates. Nowadays, another craze for doctorates. Everybody wants to say that I am 2-3 doctorates. From where they are getting that many doctorates, whatever it is. But shallow.
Yes.
So there are two ways to, it's a two sides of a coin. But entrepreneurship, present government wants to encourage a lot. That is why we have got many people in the market who are also small size startups have started. That's also a good concept only. So we have to give them that enlightenment to the student. Again,
Yes.
as being a school leader, I have to keep telling where to bridge a gap.
Yes.
You must know, you must use your wisdom. Don't stop at school aping the person who has earned. He may be unethical way, he may be earning and you would have become a very
Yes.
rich person.
Yes.
But if you want to be ethical, what is wrong in completing your proper education, then become an entrepreneur. To become an entrepreneur, also have some experience in a professional job ambience. Then you will know to be disciplined employee. Only a disciplined employee only can become a disciplined master also.
Yes.
Otherwise, I am the boss means all will be zero.
Yes.
That attitude is a zero attitude.
So with that, I have my next question, that a lot of influencers today online are giving really negative impact at one point. They might be having highly good number of engagement, good number of followers, but people like comedians, stand-up comedians and podcasters, one day they will be on the top of the algorithm, and next day they will be in the subject of negative hate, and they will have a very bad impact on the communities, and there is discussion about all of such people, online and offline. People discuss about these personalities, and what is your take on that?
Yes, I can name. If I can name, I would
Definitely.
like to. Yeah. The recent example for your question is Ranveer Bhavada.
Okay.
He has been actually, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, with a good intention, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, also honored these very good content writers, particularly youth among them.
Yes.
The young content writers and all these influencers were appreciated and are also awarded and honored. I too saw that program. I thought it is such a good move to encourage
Yes.
the youth.
Yes.
Of course, majority of them will be good. One bad element will come every time.
Yes.
It is always that one drop of poison is enough to spill the milk and all. Even Ranveer also, I have seen many programs.
Yes.
They were all quite light and good, informative, and about ancient India culture, home and all. Everybody has
Interview.
were there on his podcast.
Yes.
He was going to speak in followers and other things. But one negative step,
Yes.
maybe his passion has become a greed.
Definitely.
Greed for more popularity, more likes, more followers, more money. Because there it is, nowadays social media is earning money. So directly related. So one wrong move is finished.
Yes.
So our youth must learn also to be constantly on the righteous path.
Yes.
A good cop and a bad cop. I always tell my students that both of them are intelligent, both of them have the equal capacity to fight with each other. But one is taking, a good cop is taking a righteous path, and a bad fellow, whether you call him anybody nowadays, he is taking the wrong path. Intelligence is the same, capacity is the same, smartness is the same. But which path you take is in your hands.
Yes.
I always tell my students, don't go get carried away by these short-term benefits.
Very true, ma'am. With that, I have one question to conclude our interesting panel discussion. That is, looking ahead, do you believe that school needs to redefine how they support students' aspirations in the age of influencers? If so, then how might this look structurally or programmally in education system?
Yes.
It is very much required.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
It is very much required. The school has to redefine their approach to the students. Say, for example, they should not become greedy. First thing, let me tell you. Because every school thinks that it is like an industry. They
Yes.
have to run the industry to get the money. So, until that attitude is there, the school cannot redefine themselves to be a good school. So, the schools have to realize that they are shaping the future of the children.
Okay.
And especially two departments like medical and education
Yes.
should not indulge in this type of commercial activity. That is the most important thing. Once they realize that they are not for commerce, they are for redefining the life of the children, things will not improve. And that understanding has to be from the school side, management side.
Yes.
So the management has to provide, say, the ground for the children to play and encourage them for doing good things, and train the teachers to become the role models for the students. Things will not improve. So there is a lot of things to be done by the school in this respect to make the education more meaningful.
Definitely.
Education is not simply degrees.
Yes.
So I don't believe that a man who has got so many degrees today is having a good knowledge. I am seeing in the school also, now we have engineers. So the skill development is very important today than the merely acquiring degrees.
Yes.
So until we redefine ourselves that we require the knowledge of the subject much more than by acquiring the degrees.
Yes. Ma'am, what do you want to tell?
Yeah, again, I will come with some bad examples also. It is not just the social media influencers, film actors. They are also,
Yes.
at least sportsmen, I did not see many of them in the negative propaganda.
Yes.
Whereas film actors, they are crores of rupees they have already earned. And then how can they give the negative ads with, for example, that is Kesari, Gutka,
Yes.
such a popular, so many admirers are there.
Yes.
So many follow them. Particularly, I don't mind naming Shah Rukh Khan, then Ajay Devagan, and then what is his other youngster, Tiger
Yes.
Shroff. And those ads in the name of Kesari, Gutka, and all those things, you are by deceptive ads. Are you? How many youngsters are following you? Just out of temptation, 10 rupees, what it is, let me see and buy. They're all addictive things.
Yes.
So many Cadbury's, I'm not naming the name, chocolates. So many of them are adding additives. Just because your popular hero role model is advertising, children want that only.
Yes.
So there should be some very strict vigilance by the government to completely censor.
Yes.
If they are really popular, they should not be allowed to give. I can give even Amitabh Bachchan's also. Once upon a time, he was the brand ambassador for Pepsi. So he was too good. That's what his own, I am not saying, I don't know anything. But he always used to keep the Pepsi bottle on his bottle and then drink that also to emphasize more that yes, he's really
Promoting the
this
product.
one. So he said that my health deterioration is only because of that. After that, I stopped. Then after that, I stopped giving the promotion. But by then, what happened to the
Yes.
society?
Yes.
Only schools like us will say strictly no entry to all those things within the school campus or anywhere. We even say no sugar also. All my students, so cute hands, they are bringing only dry fruits or chikki or til, ladu, whatever is our own ancient wisdom, mothers or grandmothers' recipes. Everybody is bringing that only. The moment we said no, nothing is allowed in the school. Now, who has to do this influence? Educators have very good influence on the growing minds. So if every school takes strict action in practice, not theory. Theory, everybody, okay, somebody said do one poster over. It's not that. No means no.
Yes.
That should be the policy
Definitely. Yes.
of particularly schools because
Very
we
true,
are
ma'am.
handling youngsters.
Yes. With that, we have concluded our Think Tank today's episode and insightful panel discussion. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to both of my panelists who have shared their valuable inputs. We look forward to many more panels like this. For more such videos, visit our website www.theENN.com. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is Pallavi Kulkarni. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.